Hello and welcome to another day. Today we're working on something cool. We're going to take a trip back in time to the 1980s, to whenever big hair and leg warmers ruled the day. Hi, puppy. We're going to be working on a 1980 Pontiac Firebird. Isn't she gorgeous? My name's Tyler. Let's get to it. All right, let's take a peek at this sweetheart here. We got matching tires. Got the mutters on the back, donuts on the front. But all in all, the car itself, very solid. Looks like a tree maybe fell right here. But this car, oh, the glasses broke, but not terribly. The car came from Texas, so I mean, it's so solid. There's a little bit of rust there, but nothing. Looks like the rockers are all solid. Yeah, there's no holes. Got some paint missing. That's Bondo. Bondo right here on the door. Mirrors are still there. We got duals? We do. Just a bumper. Quarter panel looks all right. What we got? That says 06 on it. So, what is that? 15 years? Get a little sniff down in here. Taillights are okay. There's a little crack right there. She's a little stinky. What is that? Do we have air shocks on this? Maybe. Oh, I can't see. No, not air shocks. Oh my gosh. The underside of this car looks great. Spring purchase are good. Wow. Can't believe that. Take a quick peek in the door over here. Let's get this driver's door open. Check our mileage. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. Okay, we got the doors out, and it is thick in here. I mean, smelling rough. But, I mean, all in all, it's not terrible. We got holes. Floor solid. Oh, yeah. 29,277. Looks like half a tank fuel. Uh-oh. Pedal says 229. So 230,000 miles. I would bet. Let's look down in here. Can we see some mouse stuff? Whew, it is thick in here. Ugh, don't touch the steering wheel. She's sticky. Okay, let's get the hood open. See what we're working with. All right, let's see if we can get her open. Well, that was easy. It is. Oh, yeah. Ah, there we go. She was just a little sticky. Okay. Well, hell. I mean, aside from the carb being gone, that's actually clean. Maybe a little bit of a front main, a little bit of valve cover, gasket leakage, but that's right. If it's leaking oil, it's got oil. Good old Midwest anti-rust. Well, hell, man. This ain't too bad. We got some mouse chews. Here, let me get the camera in here. We're definitely going to need some wires. We got some mouse chews here. Pretty heavy. Fuel pump is disconnected, full of a dirt dauber's nest. Well, it has to be disconnected. There's no carb. We got a bunch of junk down in here. We might try to vacuum that out. Probably be a good idea. Throttle linkage isn't locked up. Gosh, severe mouse chews. That one's just gone. Holy cow. Okay. Chewed on that, the conduit there. What is that? Is that negative? Yeah, that's negative. No. That's positive. That is positive. And, oh my. We're gonna have to figure something out for that. Don't even want to look in there. We ain't worried about that. Let's get her running first. But look how solid it is in here. Even the bottom of the battery tray is still there. Wow. Okay. Where do we start here? I say maybe we try to vac that out, figure this out. The owner said that it's not locked up, so that's our first big hurdle. Checked off the list. I think that's going to be our next. So let's get some things figured out. Let's check this oil real quick. See if we're full of water. I mean, actually, plumb full. Of decent oil. I don't really smell any gas in there. Still got tons of viscosity and it's still actually fairly clear. So that's good news. So these carb stud holes here are packed, jam-packed full of mud and other debris. So we're gonna get in here, try and clean them out a little bit. Alright, let's do our best to get down in here without destroying anything. Hopefully this nut will reveal its secrets. We're going to run a tap down in the top of those carb stud holes. Try and get that remedied. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Okay. Look at that.
I think screwing wire.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're going to go back in here with this brand used one. Actually, a really good grounding surface down here, believe it or not.
Not as bad as them are.
Yeah, I know. Anything's better than missing.
Ground or your positive?
This is my ground. For positive, we might be able to make something work with. Just snip that end off. And that one, you actually...
I got an end with it on that.
Yeah, there we go.
Just crimp it off.
Yeah, we'll make something work. Now that we got some semblance of a ground left, we've got a 9/16 tap. I already sprayed some penetrating lubricant in here. We're gonna just run this tap down in these holes real quick get all the shmoo out, throw a carb on it. I want to get this carb on here before my dumb self drops something down in there that I can't get out. Get our base plate lined up. Wind's about to take my camera over. Try and get this carb on here so we don't drop nothing down there. That's exactly why I'm putting that carb on there. Okay, carb is on. Let's throw a battery in here and see what's what. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall over. Ugh. All right, we got 2 black cables here, so let's see if we can just kind of lay this in here for now and try and get this hooked up. Positive, close enough. Use my hammer. Alright, here we go. See if we're going to catch on fire here. I don't smell any fire. Alright, let's see if we can get a quick crank out of it. That's right. I'm gonna throw a ratchet on the crank bolt. See if we can rotate this thing over. Well, what? All right, here we go. We wiggled the crank around. See if we can bust it past the ring ridge. There we go. All right. We got a motor that spins. Now we can move on to actually having plug wires and checking for spark. So let's continue on with the process here. We got power, we got a motor that spins. Let's get spark and then we'll dump some fuel down this thing. See if she barks. So now what we're doing is we're getting in here and we're gonna put some new plug wires in here. We got a set we're gonna try to cobble together. And the way I do this, just so you don't have to go track the firing order down, is just pull one off at a time. Find you a plug wire that's roughly your same length, and just plug her in. Just keep doing that until you got enough plug wires to plug in all 8. So we're gonna have some mismatched stuff going on here, but all we got to do is get spark from up here to down there, and then we'll deal with putting some nicer stuff on here. So I'm gonna work on this. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all of this, and once I'm done and we're ready to crank, I'll bring you back in and we'll check for spark. Alright, we got a wiring kit cobbled together. Spark plugs look terrible, but I say we throw some fuel down here, maybe a little bit of 2-stroke gas, and see if this puppy barks. Got us a little bit of 2-stroke gas here. Gonna just throw a little bit of that down there, throw a little bit down the vent. Alright, put our battery back in. Probably would have been good to do before I did that, but whatever. Positive, negative. Alright, let's See if she goes. We got something interfering here. She's gonna go, but I got something going on with this carburetor. Give me just a minute. Right there, and then that one can just go off wherever. Yeah, don't get too close. Don't get too close to that, though.
Is that gonna clear there?
Yeah, that should be fine. All right, we keep finding stuff down in there, so.
I don't know if that light's on or not.
Oh yeah. I don't know how well you can see it. There's a big old pile of stuff. See it?
I'll go grab a hose we can plug onto that back. That little nozzle maybe poke it.
Well, luckily it didn't start whenever we were cranking on it, huh? Yeah, that is a big old pile of goo. All right, let's suck that out. We'll throw the carb back in. Our problem was this linkage was hitting the intake. I don't know if it's GM proprietary stuff between the Quadrajet and this, but these are supposed to have factory 4-barrel Quadrajet on them. But hey, look, there you go. There's your firing order. I should have known it's a GM. Anyways, we're gonna suck all this stuff out of here. We'll get the carb back on. We'll fire her up. All right, we got the carb back on. Linkage is good. I did get some fuel down in here a minute ago. All right. Stick our battery back in. All right, here we go. Squealing a little bit. Nope. Hitting hard spot. And so we pulled all the spark plugs out. This side looks good. We sprayed a bunch of WD-40 down in there. He's over here cleaning up the spark plugs for us a little bit. So he's got those mostly done, so I can't show you how bad they were, but this cylinder was just completely full of crap,
I didn't touch that one yet.
oil, junk. Oh yeah, here you go. Rust, a little bit of everything in there. So that, we're thinking, is why we were locking up, is probably that cylinder right there was just full of crap. So we're gonna let this soak just a little bit longer, spin it over a few more times, and then flush these with some brake clean, and then we'll give it another shot. We do have spark because we could hear the spark coming out of the wires while we were turning it over a second ago. So we'll bring you back whenever we go to start her. All right, sorry about the wind, but we're gonna flush this bad cylinder real quick with a little bit of brake clean. Now, you guys wouldn't believe this if I didn't show you, but the clock on the dash is working. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I wonder, do we have any lights?
Yeah.
We got headlights? No shit. Oh, we got tail lights. We got a couple headlights. That's awesome. Freaking awesome. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Let's suck this crap out of this motor, get these spark plugs back in and start this thing. All right, we got plugs back in, we got wires, we got a carburetor that the throttle linkage is now working. We ain't got a return spring, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. But if all works well, I reckon she should fire. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I can feel it through the plier. It felt kind of weak though. It was jumping, well, it probably felt weak because it was just jumping through that little bitty gap right there in the rubber. So much for grounded pliers, right? Okay, what do you want? I know HEI wires are different than this, but I was hoping maybe these would work. All right, we think we found our firing order is out. It has the Chevrolet firing order from what we can tell, and it needs a Pontiac firing order. So we're gonna put number 1 on top dead center here. And then we're gonna reset our firing order, get old 18436572, but backwards. Because once again, Pontiac. That plug is dirty as all get out. The strap is clean though, so it was trying. So it was burning the gas, just in the wrong order, completely backwards. Surprised it didn't try to wing that engine over the other way, right? Okay, we found some HEI wires. Gosh, it's trying. I can hear it. Trying to fire. We might end up having to go into town and grab some wires. Well, I broke down and did something I almost never do because we just didn't have enough out here to make it work. I went into town and I bought a new set of HEI wires. So now, hopefully we can get some spark in this thing and get her to start. You know, I really do love these old cars. It's my dream to be able to do this all day, every day. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, because hopefully someday I'll be able to do this every day and bring you guys more videos. Okay guys, new plugs, new wires. We've got this thing on boil mode, as Derek from Vice Grip Garage calls it. I don't really know what else to call it. High amperage mode. We're gonna try and get this puppy to start. I have a feeling this is it. It's right there.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead. How about them apples?
Running, buddy.
All right, go ahead. on. So close.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Come on, girl. Spit to life. Get all that crap out of there. I almost wonder if the exhaust is plugged too. If we can get it to go, it'll push all that crap out of there. All right. Here we go again.
You snort a starting fluid?
Yeah, we can try her.
She likes the gas, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how much it needs.
You ready?
Yep. All right.
Hey.
Hey,
We're
how about that?
Closer.
Gosh damn. Woo!
It wasn't knocking either.
Yes. Yeah, no, it sounded good, man. Has oil pressure. Freaking. We got a little bit of blow by, it looks like, but holy cow. Whew. Man, see, that's why I love this.
Yeah.
That's the exciting part right there.
Heck yeah.
Finally. Woo! She is thirsty, by the way. That took a lot of gas. I don't know if I was putting enough in there or what, but holy cow. I cannot believe that.
I got a little 2-gallon battery tank.
Let's throw it on there. See if we can get her to do it on her own. And I got gas. All right. Let's give this another go on gravity feed. Go ahead. Come on, girl. Cool down. There you go. All right, go ahead again. Again. That was loud.
I'll bet.
All right. Nice thing is, it's running now. All right, go ahead. Ooh. Yeah, I'm good. All right. We have lots of vacuum leaks, but it runs. So the next thing we'll have to do is that carb is going to need to have a bunch of stuff plugged, but I'm about out of time for today, so I think what we should do is I should come back out here and we can do some more work on it. Would you be all right with that?
Sure.
We can get the back of that carb plugged up, get a fuel pump and a fuel system wired up to it, and see if we can get some air in these and maybe do some donuts in this thing.
Yeah. I got plenty of room as long as we do it for the plant.
I know, right? All right. Well, there you have it. We got her going. First time since 06. My math is terrible, so what is that, 17 years, 16 years? I don't know. Something like that, close to 20. Anyways, first startup, she ran great. We don't have any valve train noise. We don't have any lifter noise. So until next time, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell. I think we're gonna do a part 2 on this car, and we're gonna go and do some donuts in it. See you soon.